It says we are live.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Oh, we have 13 people here already.
Wow, oh wow, it's saying that I'm live too.
Perfect. Okay. We have people saying hello.
Okay, see,
Can you see the comment?
I can. I see Melissa and Sharon.
Okay, perfect. Okay, guys, you got to bear with us because we're figuring out how this all works too.
This is our first time.
Hi, Jody, Christina. Okay.
Hi, Alicia.
All right. So you can see comments. I can see comments.
I can. I don't see where I'm live on YouTube, but
your comments are coming in from YouTube.
Okay, but it's checked at the top. So yeah, I was like, it must be working. Yep, and now I got an email. So yeah.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So we're live everywhere we need to be, right?
Yes.
We're on. I'm just double checking over on Facebook. Okay, good. Everything's good. Okay. Yay. So everything's working except that we have this view on my desk we can't get rid of. So bear with us. Okay. So hello, everybody. Welcome to our live video Michelle and I are doing together for the first time this way anyway. Yeah, so say hi when you get here.
I know. I had a friend message me and said, "Are you guys in Mexico together?"
Oh.
And I said, "No, Mexico's later this month. We're doing this with technology because
Yes.
we are 3 hours apart. We're on separate ends of North America."
We are. We are. Okay. So tonight we are going to talk about last chance items and all the fun things that are retiring.
Yeah, and thank you for sharing. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Denise.
All right, go
I
ahead.
saw people are sharing, so thank you so much
Oh,
for sharing.
awesome.
Continue to share and like and comment so we can get more people on here tonight. Yeah, that's the only thing. I can't see how many people's watching us.
Okay, right now it says we have 65.
Awesome. But
So
yeah, we're so excited to go over retiring things. Sorry, Denise. I just wanted to say share our videos.
Yes, share our video, absolutely. Okay. So what are we going to do today, Michelle?
So we each are going to make 2 cards. So Denise is going to make 2 cards and I'm going to make 2 cards. And we both picked some products, stamp sets and things that are on that retiring list, like Denise mentioned. And so I think Denise is going to make a card first, and then we're just going to go back and forth. Then I'm going to make one, then she's going to make one, and I'm going to make one. We both have host codes. So if you are in Canada, you can order from Denise. And if you are in the United States, you can order from me. And so I think that's just kind of how we're gonna go today. We both pick different stamp sets and stuff. Oh, and then our gift to you. Do you want to tell them about our gift?
Yes, our gift. So for watching tonight and joining our email list, you need to make sure you go over and join our mailing list. I have mine linked in the description of the video. Do you too, Michelle? How to subscribe?
I think so.
Okay, good. So if you subscribe to our email, we're going to email this tutorial out to you for free as a gift for watching with us. So when are we going to mail it? Tomorrow? Tomorrow afternoon?
Yeah, sometime. Yeah, sure.
Sometime tomorrow. We're going to email it out. Or do you want, whenever.
Yeah, that's fine. You'll get Denise's cards and mine. So all 4 of our cards, you'll get a free tutorial, but you just have to be on our email list to receive that.
Yes. I'm seeing some comments. So Linda asked if I've moved yet. Not yet. I'm moving on Friday, 1 week from today. So that's why my crafting looks like this.
Crazy times for you, Denise. Busy.
It is busy. So some people are commenting that they're already on our email list, so that's cool. They'll get them.
If you're already on, then you're good to go. We're hoping that by you guys sharing and commenting that more new friends will find us and will subscribe to our channels and our email. And so that is the goal. So if you have anyone that likes to craft, go ahead and share this. And yeah, whenever you're ready, unless we're forgetting something.
I don't think we're forgetting anything. We can always chit chat as we go. So we have
Yeah.
79 people watching with us right now.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to spotlight this screen. Oh, okay, I think it worked.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna make a card using Little Dreamers. Oh, why is my light showing there? So this stamp bundle is retiring right here. And then we're gonna pair it with It's in the Stars, which is also retiring, and the basic borders. So we're gonna use all of these products together to make a fun baby card. So I've got most of the pieces here. Oh, I've got paper stuck. Okay, so we're gonna start. We're gonna use crumb cake, pool party, and soft sea foam to cut together. So we'll start, we'll just fold our card base and fold it. And then I'm going to take my soft sea foam and what is this one called again? Oh my gosh, It's in the Stars. So this is the big background stamp. We're gonna ink it up. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna stamp this on our thing. So because I have the glass mat, I'm not even worrying about the paper underneath. So I am just going to ink that up. Hopefully I've pushed that down well enough. There we go. Okay, so we have like tone on tone for that background. Can you guys see that? My light is kind of wonky tonight. Okay, so we're gonna glue that onto, so we're gonna take the soft sea foam and we're gonna pair it onto the pool party. Oh no, I didn't want to glue that. Okay. We're gonna just stick that down. It's okay because it's on the glass mat, so it won't stick there. It's awesome. Okay, first thing. We're gonna take these clouds. So these clouds I took and I just cut them out using this border from the basic borders, and I made them different heights. So we're gonna be able to layer them together. Okay. And of course that won't slide, Denise, because you've glued it there. So we're going to take some pecan pie, and we're going to take congratulations on your new little one. And oh no, not on the big one. I'm all flustered. We're going to stamp it right here on this one. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to take this larger one. See how I made this one thicker, right? So again, all the measurements and how thick you need to make them will be in the tutorial we email out. So I'm gonna just stick this down here on top of the sea foam. And then on this one, we're gonna add some stamping dimensionals.
This is so cute.
I love the clouds. They like pair so perfectly with this little lion. So, okay. Why do I feel so panicked right now?
Yeah, Sharon said, "Don't be flustered. It's just us. It's just a normal video.
It's just a normal
little bit different, but it's normal. You're a professional stamper."
So there we have our, okay, now we're gonna peel this off the glass. Oh dear, there we go. Okay, so see how those are like layered up? So you have lots of like dimension on there. Then we're gonna glue it onto our pool party. And the reason I didn't want to do it to begin with is because if I didn't cut them right, I would want to trim off any excess, but it looks like I cut it right. So, okay. Now we'll glue the pool party down here. And, oh, you know what? That fold is kind of, oh dear. Okay. Don't look at the back of my card. Apparently I got it in my ink pad. This is like, oh well, pretend that's folded right on the score line. There we go. Okay. All right, there's the base of our card. So see how those clouds, just like that border just makes it look like clouds. Then we're going to take these two pieces of basic white and we're going to stamp with Memento because we're going to do a little bit of coloring. I feel like tonight I shouldn't put my ink pad on top of that card. Okay, so let's stamp this cute little lion. And you have so many options. I have a couple of cards to share with you after using other stamps from the set. Okay, so we got the cute little lion. And then over here, we're going to stamp, where'd my pecan pie? Okay. So we're going to stamp with pecan pie. A star is born in the center of this piece of white. And then we're going to stamp this little star to kind of match the sentiment and to match the star on the front of the card. We'll just kind of do this. And then we'll flip it. We'll flip it around. And look how cute that is. Isn't that fun?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I have the dies for the little dreamers here. So this guy here, of course, would just cut it out. So see how perfectly that's going to go, right? So we would cut that out. But because all my stuff is packed somewhere here, oh heavens, where? I have that little guy cut out already. He was just here. Now I got to find him. Oh my goodness, you guys. I should have let Michelle go first. There we go. There he is. Because my die cutting machine is already packed.
Aww.
All right. So there we go. Now we're going to take this guy off. We don't need to color both. And we're just going to add some color to him. So I'm going to start with pecan pie and color his mane. We'll just do it. I'm going to try and do like a little bit of blending, but not a ton. And that end is kind of wonky. I'll try this one. There we go. That's better. Okay, so I'm doing, like I always do, if you guys watch my videos, I like to do the dark first, and then I kind of fill it in with the light. Michelle, do you do it that way too?
I do it the opposite.
Oh, do you?
But I just was coloring the other day, and that's why I said it was like, I do it this way, but I know a lot of people do it the opposite. In fact, I know my friend Denise does it that way.
I used to do it the other way, and I don't know why I switched, but now I just do it this way. Doesn't really matter. Okay, then I'm going to use crumb cake to color in the rest of the lion. And then we can color his belly any color we want to kind of tie it in with the theme of the card. So like if you were going to make a baby card that was like specifically for a girl, you could color his belly pink, or you could color it blue if you're doing one for a boy, or in this case, we're just going to keep it neutral and color it yellow. Oh my gosh. I just realized what's different tonight. Usually I do my videos and I'm standing, and tonight I'm sitting. Maybe that's why I feel flustered. Okay, so then we'll color in with the light. And
I don't think I've ever done a video standing, except for
really?
the time we were in Houston.
I always do mine standing, and I just noticed now because I have a desk that like does both up and and I'm like, I'm not normally sitting when I do these videos. Okay, anyway, we're gonna color this lion in. These two crumb cake markers are like really different. Look at that. Anyway, that's okay. He looks cute just the same.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to color the end of his tail some pecan pie to tie it in with his mane. And then we will switch to lemon lolly, color his belly. And then for the star, I'm going to tie it in with the paper, the pool party. And I'm going to color that. Oh my gosh, this always makes me so happy. This is like a brand new set of blends. I just got them yesterday. The tips are always so perfect. It's awesome. Okay, so I'll color this in like that. Okay, there's our lion. And then of course we can color in the inside of our card too, but you guys don't want to watch me color even more. So let's just do this. We'll get this assembled and then I'll show you what I did on the inside. So for this one, we're going to use more dimensionals because that's how I like to make cards, with lots of layers. So in my classes here, we usually call them bumpets. So if you hear me say the word bumpets, I'm talking about dimensionals. So let's take these off. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we're going to take the line and we're going to put him here. So he's like floating up from the clouds. And then these cute little clouds here, see these 3 that I cut out? Those are also from the Little Dreamers dies. So I've just cut one of the large one out and 2 of the small ones. So we can go ahead and, oh, Michelle, we have 98 people watching with us.
Awesome.
So exciting. Okay, so I'm going to take, oh my goodness. Okay, we'll pretend we didn't notice that, but I just put this cloud on upside down. But that's okay.
I didn't notice. I think it's an adorable card.
It's super cute, but I just put, you know how you can tell that the little bumps, but that's okay. I'm going to stick this one up here under the star just to kind of make it look more dimensional. And then on the last one, I'm going to take one dimensional and put it right there on the bump so that I can layer it on top of the cloud. So now we have lots and lots of dimension on this card. Isn't that cute? I love this little guy. Okay, so now we need some bling. We always need like some kind of embellishments, right? So I chose these ones, which are also retiring. They are the lightning and stars, or adhesive back lightning and stars. Oh, thanks, Tara. Okay, so I had to take a pic tool. Here it is. So we're going to peel off some of these stars. And maybe we're not going to use the take a pic tool. So one's going to go there. And then the other one can come up here. So we like to have them in 3s, like that. Okay, and then this piece, of course, will go in the inside of the card. Okay, so, and when I checked, I did check before we came live, and this bundle, everything was still available, the dies and the stamp. Okay, so now on the card, that my original card here, this is how I colored the inside. So I just added some pool party and yellow to the stars to finish that off. So in the tutorial, I'll have the picture of the colored one. But that is the card that you'll get in the first card you'll get in your tutorial. So cute. And then let me show you some cards, other cards that I made, or I didn't make actually. My lovely mom, who I believe is watching with us tonight, my mom made these for me so I could share them with you guys. So this one here is another little lion one, but check this out. This is so cool. Watch what happens when we open it up. It like pops into the, isn't that adorable?
Yes.
I know. I said to her, can you please make me some simple cards? And that was her idea of simple. Anyway, awesome. And then here we have another one. So this one is with the little cow. Aww. And using the glorious gingham, A Star is Born, and then congratulations, a new little one. So there's some more ideas that you can use with this sweet bundle. So that's my first card, guys. Let me just go back to this view. Again, we have my screen. So yeah, so that is card number 1. I'm feeling not so flustered, so maybe the next one will go a little better.
You did awesome. It was fine. I love that bundle. It's so cute.
Isn't it adorable? I know, I love it. And don't forget about the It's in the Stars, because that also is like a super awesome one. And it's retiring too. So, okay, I'm going to spotlight Michelle so that she can show us her first card.
Okay, so the first card I'm going to make with you is using a stamp set. It's called the Hills of Tuscany. And this set is also retiring, and it is $24. And so I did a class in my last retreat with this. And so I'll show you those cards. I already got it. Some samples at the end, some extra ones. But this, I love this set. It's really neat. And so let me turn my camera down and we'll get started. Okay. All right. So I also have a little bit of a new setup. I got a new camera, and so the lighting is a little bit different today. So we both have some new things going on. This is Mossy Meadow cardstock. So we're just gonna fold this. And again, the tutorial for all 4 of our cards we're creating tonight, you can get, just make sure you're on our email list. And then I have a piece of early espresso and basic white, and then a little 1/2-inch strip of basic white. And I also need some linen thread. Okay, the color of ink I'm using are these colors here. So I have 2 greens. I have Garden Green and Mossy Meadow, Pool Party, Cajun Craze, which I think in my tutorial I put Copper Clay. So I'm going to actually switch that out so I don't have to change my tutorial because that's pretty close, and Early Espresso. Okay, so let's do, this is just all stamping. There's no punches, no die cut, and the only embellishment is linen thread. But I really want to show you how beautiful this stamp set is just to stamp with. Okay, so I like to start kind of from the bottom and work my way up. So this is going to be, we're going to stamp like this. I called it like the hill. So I have my block here, and I'm going to take the Garden Green, the little bit of the lighter ink pad, and do that first. Okay, so I'm just, see, I'm not used to my screen being so zoomed in. So normally you could have like watched me ink that up. However, I don't have that autofocus now. So hopefully that's better. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp this first, kind of down here. Isn't that, and it's supposed to look like how it's like lighter and darker. That's just in the stamp set. All right, now I'm going to take this little like wedge, and I'm going to stamp that over here. But I'm going to clean this off real quick. All right. So I kind of have a mess right here with my stamp case. It's actually how it always is. So no big surprise there. Okay, so this one, I'm going to kind of like stamp this over here. Again, I just have my Garden Green ink pad, and I'm gonna stamp that. And yeah, I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, so then the house, we want to stamp this house, and I did that in Early Espresso. I'm glad you like this stamp set, Alicia. It is really pretty. We've had a couple kind of like this in the past, similar, and I always like all of them. Okay, now the little house, I'm going to stamp it right here, and I'm going to make sure I'm going to try to make sure I'm going into a little bit into the green, so it's not like floating. Okay, see how I did that? It overlapped a little bit, but that's fine, at least in my mind.
Oh, that's really cool.
Now I have the roof, because like it's not connected. So then that way you can do it in different colors. Like I did it in red, brown. I need my brown ink pad again. So I'm gonna use Copper Clay. And then this, the little, sorry, I gotta pull it down so I can see, try to see. Okay, so then you're just going to carefully stamp that. Oh, wow, I did a pretty darn good job.
Oh, that's awesome.
So there is that. Now on my other card, there was a little bit of a gap. So that can happen. So what I did, it was like a little bit of a white. I didn't re-ink my stamp. I just moved it down a little bit and stamped it a second time. And then it kind of like filled in the space. So if for some reason it happens to you, that's the way you can correct it and not have to start over. I was kind of expecting that to happen just now, but thankfully it didn't. Okay, so we're done with our Copper Clay. Now we're going to stamp some trees. And in here you have a grouping of 5 and 3. And so we're going to use both of those. And so there's that one and that one. Okay, I think I'm done with the garden green, so I'm going to close it. I'm going to open up Mossy Meadow, and this, because if you ever go outside and look at the trees and the grass, there's like 1,000 shades of greens. So that's why I picked two different greens that are sort of similar, but not. Okay, so my set of 3 trees, I'm going to ink up and I'm going to stamp them on this side of the house. Okay, just like that. And then on this side, I'm going to flip my block over and put the bigger grouping. And then I'm going to stamp these over here. And then, sorry, my thing is like, I'm not used to it. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to do the 3. Well, maybe. I'm going to try to squeeze these in right here. They're really going to be in there. All right, there we go. Lots of trees. Hi, Pat. Okay. Okay, now we're going to do the sky. And I don't know if this is how you should do it, but this is how I did it. So I'm doing it how I did it. You're going to take this stamp here. And it's kind of neat because see how it kind of goes, like it has the opening around the house. It's almost like, I feel like it's almost like a light watercolor look. This whole set is kind of, anyway, that's what inspired me to do the original class. And then also in that class, we did some watercoloring. So I'm going to take Pool Party. I just want a really light, and even the Pool Party on its own is going to be a little bit too dark. So I'm going to stamp it off. You can see how I did it there to make it just very light, and because I don't want it to be white in the background. And I want to use the stamp. So I'm inking this up in Pool Party ink. And then I just have a scrap paper, and I'm going to stamp it off once. And then I'm going to come in here, and it's going to go over the trees, and that's okay. It's going to just fill in some of the background with the light sky, just like that. I just love how it looks. Okay, and then the last thing next to the last thing, we're going to add, I just wanted the little sun because over here, we just need to add a little sun. So maybe I forgot to grab my Daffodil Delight. I did, but we're going to use this color too to add our sun. And I'm going to stamp it off, make it a little bit softer. And there we go.
That is so pretty.
If you wanted it darker, just don't stamp it off. I was going to go over it, but then I'm afraid it's going to be too dark. My other one is full strength, so you'll see that in the sample. Okay, we're going to stamp our sentiment, and then we're going to put it together. Thank you. Sorry, it's not in camera view. I'm going to have, okay, so I'm going to use the Early Espresso and just this little 1/2-inch strip. I'm going to stamp You're in My Thoughts, but there is a hello, a wishing you peace, and I just can't thank you enough. So I do like that there's 4 different sentiments in this set as well. So that one's I just can't thank you enough. This one is You're in My Thoughts. Okay. Now on here, yeah, you can't really, I mean, when I hold it up, you can see the sun, but okay, we're going to stamp this. All right, and then we're going to put a little linen thread. Okay, we're done with all the ink, so I'm going to close all these ink pads up. And now we're going to do a little bit of assembling, and then we're going to need that. Okay, so this I only did the 1/8 of a border. I can't see it on there. So I don't normally do that, but I just wanted a little bit of a border on here. Okay, just like that. It like almost looks like a could be a painting. And then, sorry, I just hit my computer. I didn't mean to do that. I'm just going to cut this off and trim this down. And then I'm going to take my linen thread. I'm going to wrap it around my fingers about 3 times, maybe 2 times, 3 times. I'm going to start so the tail is down there, and then this end ends up here, and then I'm going to cut that. And I'm going to pinch it in the middle. So now it's kind of like a little figure 8. And then where did my words go? Right here. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of glue to the back. And then I kind of want it to go this way. And then you can kind of pull your thread and you can trim it, but it's kind of like that. And then I'm going to grab some dimensionals, bumpets. I like that you call them that. And I actually am going to put this down first. I'm also going to put them on the back of here because there's not like a ton going on in this card. It's just the stamping creates the whole front of the card. Okay, so then we're going to put this down here. Now I would add a white piece on the inside, and you could even stamp like the trees to tie it in. We're going to take our little sentiment, and I'm going to just put it. Well, I'm not going to move that because it's not moving because I put the dimensionals on the back. Those really do anchor that twine. So I'm going to just, but I don't like it. Sorry, just give me 1 second. I have a little malfunction with my twine.
I popped the item number up for this beautiful stamp set on the screen, Michelle.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually put the glue here so I can kind of get it where I want it. You don't have to add the linen thread either. I was just like, I felt like it. Well, you guys know me. If you watch me, you know I like my ribbon and my threads. Okay, so there I got it. And then I'm just going to trim this little end off. Okay, there's our card. What do you think of it? Again, add white on the inside. And then here it is where the sun is definitely full strength. So you can kind of see the difference. Now on this first card, again, you can kind of see where the roof is like a little bit lighter. That's because I didn't get it right on. So that's where I said I just moved it down. And then also if you're like the grass in the ground, the hills, whatever you want to call it, if there is a white space, you can just take like any of these stamps in there and just go over them with the green and fill it in, which I kind of did here. It's actually a very easy stamp set to work with and just make really fun, really pretty cards with just some stamps, ink, and paper. So there's our card. And then I do have a few extra to show you. This card, right here. And this card I did stamp purposely over and over to get like the different shades of green. And then I did that with the sky too. And then, so there's that one. And if you have any of that Flight and Airy paper from Celebration, that's where this background came from. And then we have this card. I'm going to take it out of the plastic. This one, Nadine says she likes the full strength better. I like them both. You definitely on camera can see it better. This one looks really good in person too. It's just how the light and everything hits it. But this actually looks too bright to me in person. On camera, it looks great, but they both look good. Okay, here is this one that we did. Whoa. And so this one I did like brown, and then there's little speckles right here in there. So I like stamped those. Okay, and then I did have 2 more. So these 2 are watercolored, and I'm doing a watercolor series, and it was kind of inspired by these cards here, where I did some kind of different techniques. So there's this one and then this one. So those are the cards. You can do a lot of fun things with just this stamp set that's, yeah, you already posted. I think it's $24. All right, that's my first card.
Okay, let me put this both back here again.
Oh, I can
Oh,
turn
now,
my,
oh, here.
I can turn my view. All right.
There we go. That card is so pretty. I don't have that stamp set, and now I feel like I need to order it before it's retired. I had no idea that that like sky would fit the house. That's so cool.
I don't know if that's what it's supposed to do, but kind of how it has that little cutout piece. That's how I used it in my cards. So yeah.
That looks so cool. Okay, so I shared the item numbers in the comments for both the suite that are the bundle I use and your Tuscany, so people can find it easy, and then our host codes as well. So it should all be in there. Hi, Nadine. So we have 138 friends with us here.
Awesome.
Oh, I wanted to share it because you said you can't see that.
Yeah, thank you. I can't. I just see the live in the like that we've been live for 36 minutes is all I can tell.
Okay, perfect. Well, we're doing pretty good. 36 minutes and we've done 2 cards.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have, and we have lots of hearts and thumbs up too, which is awesome. So thank you guys for sharing and sending those through. Okay, so I have another card to share with you guys, and this one is one of my very favorite stamp sets in the annual catalog. So I am going to try and just highlight that. Okay, so we are going to use By My Side. I love these little people. They're so adorable. And I don't know why my light is doing that to me right now. And it's got some really awesome sentiments. So you can use this for like so many different occasions. I absolutely love these ones. Okay, so this stamp set's what we're going to use. Now we're also going to make like a really bright and fun and cheery card tonight. So we're going to use Parakeet Party because how can you look at this color and not be happy? It's so bright. Okay, so let's start. We're going to take our card base. This one, I actually scored it properly, so it lines up good. And then I've got a piece of the Designers Series paper. So this is Parakeet Party with the white polka dots on it. This is from the In Color 6x6 collection, which surprisingly is still available, or it was anyway before we came live. So we're going to glue this onto the front. And all of the measurements will be in the tutorial. So when you sign up to our email list, you'll get that emailed out to you. Okay, then I'm going to pair the Parakeet Party with Starry Sky. Look how awesome those two look together, right? So we're going to take this one. And we're just going to glue this across here, like that. Okay, now the other thing that is retiring that makes me very, very sad are the scallop contours dies. Now, I'm pretty sure they're still available, but the stamp set is sold out. I think that's how it's working. But we're going to use this die right here, like the second one in from the smallest. And I've cut it out in Starry Sky. And look at how it has like these little like cuts or slits on the side. So in the past, I've used these to like feed ribbon through and all kinds of different things. But for tonight, we are just going to put it down. We're just going to leave it flat, but we're not going to glue it yet. I'm not going to get ahead of myself again. So now this piece here, we're going to do some stamping on, a little piece of Parakeet Party. I'm missing a little piece of white. We may have to get my trimmer. Okay. Oh, no, here it is. I found it. There it is. Okay, so we have some white, some this. Denise is going to remember to breathe. Okay. We are going to use this cute little girl because she's just so sweet with her glasses. I love them. So here she is. We're going to stamp her in Memento on just basic. I know Nadine says she can't believe the dies are retiring. I can't either. It makes me very sad. Although I'm sure that we're going to fall in love with all the new ones in the catalog too. So it'll be just fine. And if you get them now, you'll have them, right? So no need to be sad. Okay, so now I'm going to take Thinking of You Today, and I'm going to stamp that on to my parakeet party. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to color her and I'm going to fussy cut her out. But fussy cutting on camera can be a little bit stressful. So I went ahead and cut her out already. So we're just going to pop that one off and pretend I just did that in front of you. Okay, now let's color. So to color her, we're going to use Parakeet Party, Orchid Oasis, and some Pecan Pie. And then for the skin tone, I just grabbed one of the tones. We're going to use SU 900. I'm not really sure which. Oh, sorry. I don't know why that is ringing. It's on Do Not Disturb. Oh, am I back? But now I'm sideways. Am I?
Yeah.
What is going on?
I don't know why it changed. Like,
okay, hold on. I have a thought.
Oh, there's right.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, the joys of live TV. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So I put my phone on Do Not Disturb so that nobody could phone, and for some reason it let that phone call come through. So that's okay. All right. So I'm just going to use some Orchid Oasis here to color in her dress. I'm going to highlight it. So this is like a really dark color, but it's going to look super pretty when I color this all together in. And then we're going to color her. Michelle, do you know the reason, like these skin tone or these tone colors, like it has SU 900 on the side, but when you look in the catalog, it says different things.
I always wondered that because, like, the same thing, like I'll go to use it and I don't know which
collection it's from.
Skin color because I don't know.
Okay. Well, anyway, we're using this SU 900. I'm suspecting it's probably in like the medium light, but I don't know for sure. Okay, so we're just going to color. I'm going to leave her glasses not colored in because then it's going to look more like she's wearing glasses, I think. Let's color that one in. Okay, and then we're going to color her cute little birdie friend with Parakeet Party to match the card base. And then, of course, you can like color this any color you want because these colors will look great no matter what. But we're going to use, I'm going to color her hair with Pecan Pie. And then we will finish building this card up. So this stamp set, like I said, it's been around for a little bit now, I feel like. I think it was in the last catalog as well. But it's so cute, and I've made so many cards with this. And they're fun, just little like pick-me-up cards just to send just because. I love to send happy mail. So, okay, let's see what was going to color this in here. And then once this is color, there we go. Okay, how cute is she? Isn't she adorable? Our colored little dress there. The camera picks up when I bring it up closer. Okay, so now we'll bring our card back in. I'm going to take my die cut, my scallop contours. We're going to glue a piece of basic white right into the inside of the frame. Kind of trying to get it like an even spacing around it. And then I'm going to take this cute little girl and I'm going to put her on some dimensionals. And we're going to pop her up onto the frame like this. Okay. And then you guys, like, we need some sparkle, right? So I'm going to use this metallic ribbon. And this one I haven't used a whole lot because I found it a little tricky because it's so thin, but it is perfect for this. So I'm going to tie a great big fun loopy bow like that. And then I'm going to grab a glue dot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in behind my frame. So we can kind of like, I'm not cutting it yet because I don't know quite how I want it to be. We're going to kind of put it on like that. Isn't that sweet? And then we have that little bit of like sparkle coming in from behind her. So I'm just going to stick a bump it over top of the middle of that bow to hold it in place. And then I'll just put another one on the top and bottom of this frame. Oh, I got to peel the back off of that one too. Okay, and now we'll trim that ribbon. Hi, Laura. Thank you for joining us. Okay, now, so this ribbon, you guys can get it in all of the different retiring in colors. So it's super fun and it just adds that little bit of sparkle. So on our sentiment, we're going to take this and we're going to cut it apart a bit. You know, chop the sentiment into bits because I don't really want it just to go straight across like that. So I'm going to take thinking off and then of you today. And I'm just going to trim it just a little bit. It's a little bit too thick. Okay. All right, then let's grab some mini bumpets and put them on the back. Oh, there we go. So we'll put thinking, I'm going to strategically put that across the ribbon because then that's also going to help to kind of keep it in place. And we are going to stick thinking of you today down like that. Okay, and then we're going to add, oh, for the inside, I had a little piece. Where did I put it? It's just here. There it is. So I've just got a piece of the coordinating designer series paper because it happened to be left over when I cut this piece down. So we're just going to take that and put it along the bottom, and it's going to tie the inside in nicely with the outside of the card. And then it gives us lots of room to like write a little message inside. Oops. Like that. I'm going to miss this bright fun color. Okay, now Tara likes the new name on Dimensionals. She likes Bump It. So you're gonna have to start calling that too, Michelle. Okay, take a pick tool. So we're gonna use the Hearts and Flowers, the adhesive back ones. These are so fabulous. And I'm just gonna take a little blue heart and stick it up there like that. And there is my second card. So let me just get all these things brushed off to the side. So here is the original one I made. So there's those two cards featuring the By My Side stamp set, which is right here. So this is in the annual catalog. It is on the retiring list. But let me share some other cards that I created with this set. There's a few. So using the exact same layout, I just switched out the colors and the image, and I created, oh goodness, he's not really stuck down. I created this one in Sweet Sorbet with Tahitian Tide. And instead of using the scallop contours, I switched it out and used deckled rectangle on there. And then I used the Sweet Sorbet glittery ribbon behind there. And then same thing on the inside. I just tied it together with the coordinating designer series paper. So there's another option, an idea. This one is using the other image. So using this sweet little girl right here and their butterflies. And I created this fun fold. To create the butterflies, I just stamped just that portion and cut them out so we could have some coordinating embellishments on that one. And then I love note cards. And I forgot to look. Michelle, do you know if they're retiring them? I hope not.
I can look real quick.
I can't remember. I don't think they are, but
I
know
think
they
so.
retired the 3x3 envelopes, but I don't think they did the cards. So here are 3 cards that I made using different just note cards. And then I use the stripes and splatters, which unfortunately that embossing folder is already discontinued. But on the background, I just embossed it. You can use any folder. And then I just took my white craft ink and lightly dusted over top to kind of give it like a distressed look on the back of all of them. So those are just some super fun little cards to create as well. So there's lots of ideas using this super cute by my side stamp set.
Those are so cute. Though, so the basic white note cards are staying, but the very, very vanilla and the craft note cards are both retiring. So we'll only have the white one. So if you want
only have white. Okay, so if you want the other ones, you got to get them.
Yeah, those are so cute.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to put us back here again. There we go. Okay, those are fun. I love this stamp set so much. It makes me happy. Okay, thank you, everybody. I'm glad you liked the cards. Okay, so Michelle, I'm going to spotlight you again.
Okay. So my card, this next card I'm going to make, I'm a little bit nervous because it, to me, is like kind of a wow card, and it's not hard to do. There's just a lot of pieces. And so for this card, I am featuring the Darling Details bundle. I used it this week as well on a card, and I'll have a couple cards at the end to show you that are like just super simple. But this card, I wanted to use a lot of the stamps as well as the dies. And I didn't even get this set in my magnetic sheets, but there are 2 whole sheets of these dies, and they are detailed and they're so, so pretty. And I know Denise made a card recently with this bundle as well. So again, it's retiring. I want to say it's around $54-ish or so. And I really like the font in this bundle as well. So let's turn the camera down. What's fun is that I'm using similar color combination that Denise just used. So, all right, so here we go. We have these colors that we're going to be using. Parakeet Party, Blueberry Bushel, and Sweet Sorbet. Now, these 2 colors are 2 of our in colors that are retiring. So if you need any in color like your re-inkers or extra paper, don't forget to get them while they're still available. So we're going to be using those colors and this bundle. All right, there's a lot of pieces in here. I did pre-do a lot of the things so that it will make it go by a little bit faster, but we're going to be using I used adhesive sheets. I just have a scrap of white. And here we go. So I have a piece of Parakeet Party as our card base. And then I'm trying not to lose all my little pieces over here. Okay. Then I have, I did have a scrap piece of paper. I didn't think I did, so I grabbed another one. I have a piece of white for the inside. And then I have this gingham right here. So this is the Glorious Gingham 6x6, which is retiring. It has like the Blueberry Bushel, the Pretty Peacock, Berry Burst, the Pecan Pie. I think that's it. Did I say them all? I like this pack of paper a lot. So I cut this down. And then this extra little piece, kind of like Denise, I did the same thing. Again, I didn't know that was on her inside piece. I did the same thing because, like, why would you not want to save that and use it? So we're going to use that for the inside. For the outside, I already went ahead and I die cut this with those dies. Do you see how beautiful these dies are? Now, They do leave a little bit of little dots behind, but that's okay. It's so pretty. So I went ahead and I did that. And this measures 5¼ by 4. But again, you can all get the tutorial. Just make sure you're on the email list. And then I just have a stylish shape banner. I couldn't think of the word. Like, what is that? Okay, so let me add a few of these together, and then we'll do all of our stamping. And I'll show you how I put this together. Okay, so we have that. Let's just take our inside so I don't mix it up. I'm just going to put this little strip down here. You could stamp some flowers and stuff for the inside as well. Oh, that's not straight. Let's at least try to put it on straight. Okay. I don't know how I got it on so crooked. It's like, that was really crooked though. Okay. Here we go. There. That's a little better now. Thank you, Denise, for putting up the item numbers. You're so good about that. Okay, see, I knew that was going to happen. Sorry. Well, momentary pause. I got to change my tape. All right, so now my thing is sticking to this. Like, really? Really? Everything is like a first. All right. Okay, there we go. We're back in business. Okay, so this is just going to go on the inside of our card. I'll fix that in a second because okay, here we go. So again, this card would be really pretty, and you could do it in like soft pastels if you're not a bright, bold person. I was inspired when I pulled out this pack of paper and I saw the blueberry bushel and the parakeet party together. I really liked that. And then I did see Denise's card too, and I was like, I think I'm going to use kind of the same color combination with a totally different stamp set. Okay, so there we have that. Now let's take these two pieces, and this is going to be the front of our card. And so I am going to make sure I do the right side. Okay, this is the back. So I'm going to put dimensionals on the 4 corners and put it on here and then attach this to the front. And then we're going to do our stamping just so my pieces are kind of a little bit in order. And of course, I have a new sheet, a dimensional. Look at a brand new sheet, dimensionals. All right, I'm going to just put these in the corners and okay, put these down. How many people do we have watching us now?
127.
Awesome. All right. So here we go. This is going to get put right here. Hi, Margaret. What is the pattern paper called? It's called Glorious Gingham 6x6. Glorious Gingham. It is, most of our paper does retire. So like the designer ones. Okay, I'm just going to go for it and line this up. The cool thing is since my card base is also the parakeet party, if it's like a hair off, it's okay because it kind of will blend in to that. Okay, so now I liked this pattern showing, but you could use the back. Now we're going to put this on. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to take our scrap white, which is actually a giant piece of white because we have a lot of stamping we are going to do. I'm going to bring in my Pierce mat right here. And I'm just moving this up out of the way. And then we're going to stamp on a piece of white. So we're going to do this giant flower here and sweet sorbet. And this flower, it's like 2-step stamping. We're going to do 2 of these in blueberry bushel. So let's go ahead and do that first. And then I'm going to just stamp all the pieces for you. Sweet sorbet. So somebody had asked me, like, why are they getting rid of the sweet sorbet? And so sometimes I take for granted that maybe somebody is new to stamping or Stampin' Up. So we have what we call 5 in colors that come out every year, and then they're around for 2 years. And so every year a set of 5 retire and a new set comes on, and then one set sticks around for a year, if that makes sense. So they're kind of like a revolving colors. And I feel like the colors of the in colors, sorry, that hopefully that may, the in colors, you'll see them, they might be like the colors you'll see all over in the stores. They're kind of like the trendy colors. Is that how you would describe that, Denise?
Yes, they're like the trendy.
So, so anyway, that's what the in colors are. So this color is one that is retiring because it's an in color, and the Parakeet Party. And then also the Starry Sky that Denise was showing. And then we have Orchid Oasis and Tahitian Tide.
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm just going right over top of this with like the filler. I guess it doesn't matter if I mess it up because I have one already done. I'm like so like paranoid.
No stress.
Okay, so we're going to do one of those. This actually, once you're like, oh, I need 2 of these and 1 of these, it's really quick. Okay, so then we're going to do our blueberry bushel with this one. We're done with the red, the sweet sorbet. Okay, blueberry bushel is just a basic color. I think it used to be an in color, but it came back.
Yes.
And my ink pad is super juicy. So, okay. Here's this too. If you are a new stamper, I kind of like stamp, like I don't just go right in the middle. So then I can use my paper more, what's the word? Like wisely or more efficiently, maybe is a better word. So, okay, the blueberry bushel was really dark. So I did stamp this one off once because it was a little bit too dark. You couldn't see the outline. So anyway, that's why I did that, because again, my ink pad is super juiced up. All right, so we got 2 of these flowers. This is what I call like the medium flower. And then we're gonna need, actually we're not done with the red, I lied, because at the very end I added something on, this tiny little flower here. I'm going to stick it there so I don't lose it. Okay, but we're going to do the green part next. So we need this and this. So we're going to do 2 of these like leaves, and then we're also going to do 2 of these. So 2 of these and 2 of these, and we're going to stamp those in Parakeet Party, and then we're almost done stamping. This is going to make a beautiful like floral arrangement on this card. I did this the opposite. Okay, well, let's see how this works. You're going to do that. I just re-inked my Parakeet Party up. So that's why I went and grabbed my re-inker, because it was getting a little faded. And then that made me remind you to tell you guys, if you don't have one or you're low, to grab a new one. Okay, then we have that. And then we're just doing the outline of these. Okay, so we have 2 of those. And this one, it's just one. You don't have to do the outline in the inside. This one right here, we need 2 of these cute little, aren't these so cute? Okay, and then last but not least, let me see if I can find it. Yep, right here. Okay, I learned this from my friend Denise. Because they're photopolymer, you can kind of like die cut your pieces too. Again, I'm still learning this because I just learned this recently from her. You can just kind of like die cut your pieces in white and then just stamp right over them. So I did that for the little red flowers because, again, I added these at the very end. I thought it needed a little more pop of that sweet sorbet. Sorry, I got to pull this down. I can't see. And I don't know if I'm lining this up right. And I'm starting to panic for some reason too, like you. I don't know why I'm
Don't panic. We're all friends here. It's all good.
Oh, that actually worked. I was like, okay. Because there's like a hunt. See, that one's a little off, but I'm going to make it work. Yeah, it's just going to work. Okay. So technically on your sheet of paper, just so I can show you, you'll need 2 of these. And then here, let me show you. So that's what your scrap paper is going to look like. And then you're going to take the dies that coordinate with this set, which
Those colors are so pretty.
I have no idea what I did with the dies. So thank goodness I cut them all out. Oh, here they are. So then you're going to take your dies and see they just like line right up, like all of these coordinate, and then this one coordinate, like they all line up, and then you just cut them all out. And like with the magic of TV, they're already done right here. So we have those, that, and that. Okay, now we're going to want some extra little pieces. So I'm going to show you what I did with those, but let me stamp the words really quick to get the ink out of the way. So I'm going to stamp this one, Happy Birthday. I love the font in here, the hello there, the friend, just a note, thank you. So let me find Happy Birthday. And I'm going to use the blueberry bushel, and I'm going to stamp it more to the right than the left, because this is going to, the left side is going to kind of tuck under a flower a little bit. So we're going to stamp that like that. And now I'm going to show you, you're going to take a scrap of that Parakeet Party cardstock, and you're going to use, I highly recommend that you use those adhesive sheets, which are, they come in 6x12 little pieces, and they're like it's, you peel it back, and then you just would stick your cardstock over top, and then when you run it through, you'll peel off the other side, and it's like a sticker. So it's really cool with these like intricate pieces anyway. So here's my strip right here. You can see the tape on the back. See, I started doing them and then I remembered to use it. So I stuck my adhesive sheet, and then I die cut some of these leaves from the dies. So what I did is I used like this little, this one I cut out, this one right here, and this one. So I cut those out of that Parakeet Party cardstock, and with the adhesive sheet on the back. Now the cool thing is kind of when you peel the back off, a lot of the little bits and pieces come out with it, with the sticker. I actually did multiple of these, but then I didn't end up using them all. So I actually cut out a lot. Maybe we'll want to use more, but anyway, there's a whole bunch of them. But again, these little border pieces are basically why I bought the dies, because they're just so pretty. Okay, Margaret said she wished she had Magic TV. I totally don't blame you. It definitely is kind of fun to be like, oh, look, here they all are. Okay, so then these are already magically die cut. Now we're going to build our card. And so I'm going to pull in our card base, and we're going to kind of like put our florals over like in an L shape. So the first thing I'm going to do is I kind of want this flower is going to be like my star, and I'm going to put this up with one dimensional, and then I'm going to put all the green pieces down flat underneath it. And I'm not going to press it down super hard in case I want to lift it and move it a little bit. So I'm going to put it down kind of like that. All right. Now I'm going to take this, one of these little fancy pieces that we die cut, and I'm going to peel off the sticker on the back. So let's see how when you peel it, it takes out all those little pieces too. That alone is worth using the adhesive sheets.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
See how all those little pieces are left behind, all but one. There's only one little stinker that's stuck in there. So I'm going to get it out. Okay, and now I'm going to stick this kind of over here, and I want it on the blue, so it's like this blue edge. so it's showing. Just kind of like that. All right, and then now we're gonna take these pieces. Stick with me. This card is not like a normal card I do. And if you get this card, you just know that I love you a lot if I send you this card for your birthday. Because it's really pretty, and I had a lot of fun putting it together. I'm being a little like, there's just a lot of pieces, but I wanted to show you how amazing this set is. Okay, now we're gonna take this other piece, and we're going to put more little glue here. Uh-oh.
What
I think
happened?
on my screen, it went to all three of us. Oh, there it goes. It just
It has a mind of its own.
it just like flashed all of a sudden. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Okay, now this one, I'm going to tuck kind of, how did I do it? Kind of like, maybe like this. I think I did it like this. Some of it's going to be covered up. That's okay. We're like building here. Okay, something like that. Okay, now I'm going to do the blue flowers next. So my flowers are all popped up. So again, I know I said that, but I'm reminding myself. Okay, so I'm going to take the blueberry bushel flower, and I'm going to put one and tuck it under here, kind of like that. And then one and tuck it over here like that. All right, now we're just going to fill in with our other green pieces. You could also use like granny apple green if you want more of a contrast, but not like too much of a contrast, you know. So I'm going to use just some liquid glue. I couldn't talk because all right, and I'm going to tuck this in up here, and then my other little piece, I'm going to put this one coming down like this. I'm looking at my finished card too. Okay, so this one, I just want a piece coming over here. All right, and now we're going to use some of these other little leafy things. The little red flowers we're going to put on last in our banner. Okay, actually I should have, see, my flower's a little bit too far over. That's why I meant to, we're going to move that over. See, everything can be fixed. I didn't originally do it this way, but now we're going to do it this way. And I can move this too. Look at that. Okay. First of all, I need to take off this blue flower. Okay, that's going to go there. This is going to come here. And then the blue flower is going to go down here. There we go. Okay. All right, now we're going to add some of these. I'm going to take this other little really, I can't think of the word, intricate green leaf thingy. Peel off the back. And there was one that just stuck in that one too. And then this one, I'm just going to have it coming down. I'm just going to tuck it behind this way. Okay, and then just a couple more of these. So this one with like the little 3. Thank you, Lisa. There are a lot of pieces, but it's not hard. It's just, the camera.
I don't know what is going on.
It catches my attention because I see my computer screen just move is all. I don't know. It's fine. Okay, this little one, I'm gonna put it kind of right in here. I'm just, again, all this is just filling in a little space. And then I have this one, just the one little single leaf. Okay, and I'm just peeling it off. Yep, all the little pieces come off. And then I'm gonna tuck this like down here. And is there anything else that needs to go on here? Yeah, you could tuck you could add like a bunch. Well, I feel like I need one right there. I'm going to add one more of these, and then we'll add the 2 red flowers. And of course we need to add a little bit of sparkle, and we'll be done. I'm so glad you guys were able to join us tonight.
Yes, we have 126 friends with us still.
All right. So you may or may not need this here. I don't know. You can decide. But I just stuck it down there because I had them cut out. Okay, so here's what we have so far. Now, oh, the little red flowers. I just wanted a little bit more red. I don't have my little mini dimensionals. So I'm just cutting the edge. And I'm going to take these little flowers and pop 2 up. Because they say like odd numbers. So there's 1 and a little bit of red. We're going to add 1 just right kind of down there. Okay, now I finished my card off with these, which they were available yesterday when I made the card, but they're currently gone. These were the 2022-2024 in color pearls. And so that's what I used, but you could use rhinestones, you could use the iridescent pearls, you could use sequins. Like there's so many things you could use. What I did is I took these and I put them, I know a lot of you watching have these because I've included them several times, but I put them in the center of the flower, 3 of the sweet sorbet ones. You can also take the iridescent pearls, those white ones, and color them with your blends. And then I took this is actually the Starry Sky, but it looks really good with the blueberry bushel. And I put those there. And then I took 3 of that Parakeet Party and I just sprinkled those on up here. And so I would color them, but I feel like I'm taking up a lot of time. So anyway, here is our finished card and the inside. And then here's my other card. So you can kind of see they look pretty similar. If I hold it up, you can kind of see the color and the sparkles more. So I really love the Darling Details bundle. And I featured it this week earlier. And so let me know what you think of this card. Earlier we made, on Wednesday night, I made this card with it, which is just stamped completely flat. And then it opens up like this. So here's another idea. And then the other card, this is super easy, but I loved this. I hope you do too. It's Pool Party. And I stamped in the background with Versamark, or you could use Pool Party ink, and then Pretty Peacock. And they're just stamped. So you can make some like super intricate cards, and you can make some really sweet and simple cards, and something in between too with this bundle anyway. So I hope you love that card. All right. Let's see. All right.
Now we wanted it to go back to 3. That was gorgeous, that card. It was worth all those little bits you cut out. It was so pretty.
Thanks.
We have lots of people commenting on how pretty it was.
Good. I'm so glad.
All right. So yeah, we have like lots of people here watching with us, and they stayed all the way through our 4 cards.
Yes.
Thank you for staying with us.
So if you guys want the tutorial, you have to be on our email list. It'll come out this weekend, probably tomorrow.
Probably tomorrow. Yeah, probably tomorrow. I'm going to so I have to do them one at a time. So there's my host code for if you're in Canada and you want to order, down at the bottom of the screen. And then here is Michelle's if you're in the US and you want to order with Michelle. There's her code there. Yeah, so let us know what you guys thought of tonight's video theme, like how we did this, and let us know if you like it. So maybe we'll do some more in the future.
Yeah. Like, how did you like the layout where Denise stamped and then I stamped? And shout out to Denise because she has, we both use like paid technology to go live, but hers was able to allow me to stream live as well. So thanks, Denise.
You're welcome. I'm glad it worked. I said, I don't know why we have this mystery window in here. And
I
ladies,
know.
if I delete that, you can't hear me. We don't know. It's a mystery.
Yeah, when we practiced, it wasn't there, but it's fine. It worked out.
Yes. So I'm looking at lots of people are saying that it was really great. Please do more. Loved it. So I think that we'll have to talk about that once I get settled because I'm moving next week. So we'll have to figure that out once you get back from Mexico.
Yes.
Want to get
So
moving?
yeah, somebody's saying they missed the beginning. So yeah, you can go back to either of our channels or even both of them. Actually, you guys should go to both of our channels and give a thumbs up in a comment.
Yes.
Bird's Nest. I just blinked out.
Birds and
Design.
Designs.
I almost said Bird's Nest. I don't even know what I was gonna say. Or Owl Star Stampers. And then just when you interact with us, that tells like social media that people want to see it. But then yeah, so you should do that. I was gonna say something else, but yeah, when I get back from that and you get settled, we can figure out how we can do more of these type of videos. How do you get on Michelle's email list? You can, if you go to my website, owlstarstampers.com. It might be in my link too. There should be a way at the top to join my email list. It probably will even pop up on your screen.
Mm-hmm.
Did
So
you?
yeah, don't forget to get on the email list.
Did you want to show any extra cards if anyone wants to stick around for a few
Oh,
minutes?
I do have a few. I have some.
Or
Do you want? Well, we can. If they want to stay around, they can. We can give them just a little bit more inspiration for some retired thing.
yeah.
What do you think? You guys want to see more? Maybe they want to see more.
So we grabbed like some cards we have made in our stash, like maybe from previous videos or classes, or maybe even swap cards we got or something like that. So we grabbed some and we thought if you guys wanted to stick around at the end, we could show you because these products are like literally flying off the shelf. Some of the things we wanted to use are like here today and gone tomorrow. So if you want to stick around and see that, we could show you for a little bit.
We're getting a whole lot of yeses and sure, and let's see them. So I think that means they want to. So do you want me to go first? Do you want to go first?
You can go first. I just didn't want to keep you, Denise. If you
no, I'm good. All I have waiting for me is packing, and really it's not fun. So
okay, so yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, so I just grabbed now. A lot of my stuff is already packed, so I didn't have a lot of cards to choose from. But one of my very favorites, and I say that a lot, but I do mean it, they are my favorite, is the Hey Check stamp set. So this is the bundle. It's retiring. And they're still kind of in their plastic, but you guys can still see them. So here are some cards that I created using the Hey Check. So they're so funky, these sassy little roosters. Like I love them. They're adorable. This one I used all three of them. And I kind of like layered them up together. So cute. And then we got a birthday card here. And this patchwork, oh, what's it called now? Patchwork pieces, or I don't know, this die set anyway. This one is also retiring. And the paper I used for all 5 of these cards is the Delightfully Eclectic, which is in the annual catalog and is on, of course, retiring as well, like most of our designer paper. So those are 5 of the Hey Check cards. Now, Hey Check is also the stamp set that I'm featuring in my Creatively Hatched this month. So if you're interested and you're in Canada, you have till the 10th of April to register, and I'll just show you those cards real quick. So we have this fun purple one. They're all birthday cards, which I thought was kind of fun. Some bright red, a little bit of pretty peacock. So again, I used that patchwork pieces. And then this is a fun fold in blueberry bushel, something to crow about. So there's lots of ideas for Hey Check. I love that set. It's so fun. And because I have it here, that is how you would go to find out all the information on my card club. So just go to my website, createwithbirdsnest.ca, and then there'll be links in their classes you can click on, or you can just go directly to classes Creatively Hatched. So that is that one that I wanted to share. Oh, we got to get rid of that banner. Okay, what do you have, Michelle?
I have just a whole bunch of different ones. Is that bad?
No, it's not bad. Most of my stuff is packed, so I had very limited things to choose from.
Okay, and some of it let's see if I know the names of it. Okay, let me turn my screen down. Okay. All right. So Janelle wanted to see how you change the tape runner. Can I show that real quick?
Yeah, of course.
So this is just a regular seal, but the seal or the other. So you kind of take it and you're going to pull it apart so it comes into two pieces. And then you're going to take this part and lift it up, like straight out. And then the other thing is you're going to want to take your finger and get any extra goop out. I didn't do it because I was on the camera, so I was doing it really fast. But this is important. Take any of that sticky stuff out of your, see, I got a lot there. And then you would just open your new one. And then this piece has little prongs and this piece does not. So the one with the two prongs, you're going to take this side with the little, I always look for the big wheel in the back, the little hole there, and then they just stick right on the prongs like that. So again, the one with the two prongs, then you're going to take this where the little holes are and you just pop it in, and then you take this and then just press it together. So that's how you change that. Hopefully that was slow enough and that helps you, Janelle. Okay, so excuse me, one of the cards I got, or two of the cards I got, was the Sending Smiles. This is a bundle that's retiring, and again, just the flower is popped up in the words. I'm pretty sure this is retiring. And then this is a card I grabbed, and look at, this is from Sarah Douglas, our CEO. She sent me this card, and I had it hanging up, so I grabbed it so you could see another version. But there's two cards using that pretty bundle. I just think I like the word, and then you can like build all different sentiments underneath it. So that's one. And then I grabbed, if you guys like the cute little monkey, I think I have a few more cards. Let me see. I had the monkey, he has a punch and a stamp set. This is retiring, isn't? I'm pretty sure.
It is retiring, yes.
So I have this one. It's using, again, more that parakeet party, and then the green apple green. And then we have this one with the pecan pie. This was my swap card for our incentive trip last year. And then I had these cards. In my team, we have like a stamper of the month. So I did not make these. These were made by, oh gosh, I think it was Amy. Maybe Nadine. I don't know. I don't have the name. Maybe somebody's watching. I think it was maybe Nadine. Look at how cute these are.
They're adorable.
So if you don't have the monkey, it's a fun little cute one. And
Nadine said that it was her.
Yeah, it was you, Nadine. Okay, and then these ones were made by Amy. So again, this is the Taco Fiesta set, that's stamp sets that is retiring.
It just sold out, Michelle.
Oh, it sold out. Sorry, you can't get these. But these were really fun. Let me see if I have any other. Is the Zany Zoo paper still available?
Yes.
It was, because I made
it was
a video
before we came live.
Okay,
Yeah.
I did a pre-recorded video for this weekend, and with the Zany Zoo paper, me and Denise did a stamp camp. So make sure you're on our email list so you can get in on all the fun stuff we do together too. So the Zoo Crew and the Zany Zoo, these are just some fun things you can do with that. If you don't have this bundle, I don't know, is there, this one is so cute, and it's going to the So Refreshing.
Yes.
Oh, this was another one I meant to send. This one was sent to me too, with that Sending Smiles, and then the little bird. Isn't the bird going as well?
Yeah.
So kind of
like
showing both of them there. This was a card from one of my customers too. So yeah, there's some.
Oh, I just did it again.
There's some fun cards.
I found some scrapbook layouts I could share.
All right.
Let me see. I'll put my screen down. If you find any more, let me know. We can come back. So I love to scrapbook. If you guys follow me, you may already know that. And I have a scrapbook club every month, and we do 5 layouts featuring some bundle or product. And so for this month, we actually just did this. We used the memories and more cards, and these guys are retiring too. So all these layouts were made using the cards and envelopes, as well as the 3x4 and 4x6 cards. And I can't remember what this set is called. Sweet Thoughts. I think it's Sweet Thoughts. So this was one scrapbook layout. So if you're a scrapbooker, here's just some quick little ideas for you. And then
I love that.
it's so simple. These were just cut like from the cards, and this was an envelope I opened up and cut it apart to make that pattern paper. And then we did this one, which is a 2-page spread. So it's like this. And again, I just use those cards. So those cards are retiring. You may want to grab them because like the colors are so pretty in here. So lots of room for pictures. So that was one layout we did. And then this was the final one that we did as well. So lots of great ideas for using those fun cards aside from just using them for cards. But look at this cute idea too. Like I just cut the flap off the envelopes. Now we have little pockets if you have extra photos or keepsakes that you want to tuck in here. So that's a really cool idea for if you're like to scrapbook. But that's all I really had because everything's packed. So did you find where you found some more?
I just have the cards I made this Wednesday for my virtual class, and 3 of them are like sets retiring. So I did the Seaside Bay. So again, if you want these 4 cards, if you're in the US, you can order with my host code by Sunday, and then you'll get the packet. And but I use the Seaside Bay here. And then I did this one with that scalloped and contours that did sell out this stamp set, but that's why I was showing that Sending Smiles. You could use any flower, the zinnias, any type of flower you could use there. But there's that one. And then this one's not retiring, but I just use that cute little fluffy friends with that cat with the flower.
That paper's retiring though, that sparkly paper.
Both of those. This is, and this one is from that eclectic, delightfully eclectic too. So both of those are retiring. And then this card and the embossing folders I picked are all retiring too. The posies, the time worn, and then the rope one. So I used a lot of different retired products. This is the daisy paper, this like blue background. So that's all I have. But yeah, so those are the cards I did on Wednesday. Anyway, as well.
Cool.
Lots of stuff. Let me turn my.
I'm gonna take that coat off. All right.
I got a spotlight on me.
I gotta cover that. That was driving me crazy. Let's put this down there. Why we can do that. Okay. That was fun.
That was fun. I hope you guys had a great night with us.
Yes. And we will get those tutorials emailed out this weekend. So make sure to get on our lists, Owl Star Stampers or Bird's Nest Designs. I think we both have our links in our comments or in our descriptions.
I think so.
So yeah, so if you guys like this, make sure to let us know so that we can plan for another in the future. All
right. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Denise.
Thank you, Michelle.
All right.
Okay. We'll see you guys all soon. Don't forget to visit our channels and all that stuff. I don't know. Yes. Something came to mind and left. Anyway. Okay. Thanks, everybody.
See you later. Bye.